Yeah, but they also said with a sword. I didn't know that you can use a sword. I thought that was just mainly for apples.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but it's not nearly as good as just using a pickaxe. Oh god!
What's that
Wait,
weapon?
did I kill you? That's the Billy Goat's heavy attack. As you level up his skill, as you do
Oh no,
his
wait!
missions
I
and
just
shit.
realized that you're a satire.
Yeah,
What happened to your human body?
I have no idea what happens to my human body when I'm like this. For all that I know, my human body gets teleported wherever the fuck the satire was, and whatever the hell he was doing, everybody's just like staring at my human body, going like, "What the fuck happened here?"
Think someone just snapped somebody else's body. Last week it was Jeff. Throwing knives, craft.
The only one that doesn't have their own incarnation is the necromancer one, but they do offer you pretty powerful magic and summons.
But wait, how did you turn into that anyway?
As you do the pan one, you'll unlock his incarnation pretty quickly. Then you just craft the incarnation and put it in your incarnation slot when you go into your inventory, as if it
There's
was
an
an equipment.
incarnation. Oh, that's new. Hold on, wait a minute. It used to be a different slot right here for incarnation.
Yeah, it was quiver.
Yeah. So they put the quiver. They call it a darlock now.
Yeah, it's basically an accessory slot.
I'm
You're going to add
Oh, you said it was going to add accessories for it?
Yeah, basically, if you use using certain accessories will give you certain buffs, while using others will give you different buffs and so on.
Oh.
Like if you wear leather quiver, it'll increase the amount of it'll give you the ability to switch arrow types rather than just having to switch around bows. But instead of that, you could also equip stuff like backpacks and other things. Pouches, basic. I think they're calling them pouches. I call them man purses, but pouches seem appropriate, I guess.
Each foundation and wall you lay counts towards building your stronghold. Even a base built from the simplest materials could help to keep
Oh
you
yeah, a
safe
lot
from
of
the
things on
wilderness.
this map can poison you, and I mean a lot of things.
Oh,
We're
it's like Ark
basically
all over again. Gotta watch my back now. Straw and
especially around
twine.
the straw. Just use a sword
Yeah,
on
on bushes.
bushes.
I still remember my basics.
Actually, I think nowadays swords primarily give you grass from bushes.
Let's see, straw foundation. Just want to craft one of these.
Actually, I think you have to craft like 3 of them, and then you need to place them down and whatnot.
Ah, crap.
So you can just craft them, place them down, and then when it comes to destroying the makeshift building you just made, just destroy the foundations, and the walls and roofs will just fall down too.
Yeah, that was the fastest way for us to actually break down the last base we did.
Yeah, we are horrible demolition experts in this game. I mean, if we were to go into a rail house and try to demolish it that way, we'd have everything fall down on top of us.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time that we nearly destroyed our house doing that, though. Craft a straw wall, craft a straw ceiling. I kind of built this into the side of this mountain, so. Is this not tall enough? God.
I think so.
Oh well.
should really they should really take a little bit of a advantage thing from Conan and just give you the ability to raise and lower the foundations.
Or give you a fucking shovel. It's like, even out the ground.
Oh, I got a shovel.
Can you
It
actually
just
even
doesn't
out
work
the
that.
ground?
Nope. Instead, you use it when you're out in the desert or out in the world in general. Every now and then, you'll find these little piles of bones. If you go up to them and right click, you can break them apart and use them to. Holy shit! This shovel does a lot of damage. This thing is actually pretty useful for breaking down bases. I just noticed that.
Oh man, it used to take us forever to like do damage to this thing. Alright, craft a straw wall and craft a straw ceiling.
Now, I was gonna go do something. All right, I was gathering some wood so I could start the furnaces again. Oh god, what the hell? Oh, you're the one that's bugging everything out.
What? What happened?
Fucking, there was this little owl in front of my door. He was just bugging everything out.
Auto fade out. What does that mean?
It means it'll be basically disintegrate after a certain amount of time if we're not on.
000. Says 0 seconds, 0 minutes.
Yeah, because auto degrade is turned off on this server.
Oh, okay.
This is a PvP server, so if anybody's base is just annoys us, we'll probably just get together a little demo crew.
I think this is the first time that we were like actually in a gulch.
I think so too.
I want to call this place Blood Gulch.
Oh yeah, if you go into a forge or into a campfire, it'll actually tell you what fuel it will actually take now.
Oh well.
So you don't have to guess what type of fuel you'll need for furnaces or anything like that.
I think we all know exactly what type of fuel we need because of constantly playing the game. I'm pretty much making me a fucking shack.
You're making what?
A shack.
Well, I mean, you're just doing it for the quest, so it doesn't really matter what they ask you to make, as long as you just fill out the request quick enough. Man, I remember why I don't drive you around anymore, Elmo. You're like the slowest bird I have. Compared to the other one, you're pretty damn slow.
Alright, I need to place the straw door and frame.
I think somebody built a house over here by the waterfall.
Oh, they did?
No, they didn't build a house. They just built a freaking bonfire on the waterfall.
I may be a little shack, except it doesn't have another side for it. I might actually add this wall to it. There. My first building. And on this server. I am very disappointed with myself.
Again, if at a distance you see a giant frog, at your level, I definitely wouldn't call you a coward if you just ran away. At my level, I would. That's because I actually carry around some proper equipment. What the fuck did I just find? Oh god, this place is... What the hell is going on in here? Nope. I just found a cave in the swamp that's... It's filled with all kinds of nasty things.
Okay.
I do not know what the hell was going on in there. It just sounded like somebody was having some kind of weird, incredibly fetishy orgy, and I didn't want to be a part of it.
Fancy cookware doesn't make a chef a good chef. A good chef can come up with a tasty dish out in the wild with the help of a nice campfire. Mm.
Mom chef. It doesn't. If this is the voice of a female, I'm sorry for offending you, but you have one masculine ass voice.
Oh yeah, the chef lady.
Yeah.
I want you to create some chef and cuisine for me. She reminds me of Miss Piggy.
Wait, did it just get foggy?
I like.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I
The
was
weather.
only in my
The
menu
weather
for
pattern.
a couple of moments.
Oh shit! Shit!
What happened?
I didn't notice you were here. I'm sorry, sir. I'm leaving. I just fell into an orgy of frogs. There were tongues and whiplashes everywhere. That usually sounds like a good time, but not today. God, this is what I hate about stupid fog. These frogs are like fucking ninjas in the fog. They'll just pop out of nowhere, and then you won't notice them at all when they manage to jump on top of you.
I guess you could say they're ninjas of the mist.
Oh yeah, that's something you might notice about that you might figure out eventually in this game. There's actual runes of invisibility and shit here now.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, so you can basically pull off a Dark Souls and then transform yourself into an inanimate object and hide from other players.
You could pull a prey. You could be a mimic.
I should have a few runes of invisibility if you want them. If you want to try it out. The moment you move, they disappear though. If you want to be able to move around a little bit when you're turned into an object, you need the upgraded version.
Oh, I finally got some clothes.
Oh yeah, that's why you spawned in without no clothes. I forgot they actually give you fucking you earn your clothes through quests now. They don't just give them to you anymore.
Those that don't work don't eat. Oh, this is actually a pretty nice outfit. This is better than the old human outfit that they used to have. They used to have that griffin on the back of it for a cloak that they used to give you. But now this one's actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
You can actually see the textures within the clothing.
I came to collect some mithril so I can make you some mithril armor and shit. It's just too fucking dark to tell where the hell the nodes are.
I want to get my weight up to 3,000. Because I know I'm going to be lugging stuff back and forth to base. Like 4 hours on this.
Owls are annoying to hit. They don't do that much damage to animals or you, but they are super annoying to hit because of how small they are. And the fact that they can dodge your arrows does not make the job any easier.
More berries. So I'm guessing they want me to get more berries.
Yeah. They're just gonna ask you to collect a bunch of berries, make berry jam, and then make spiced meat. The fuck?
Okay, so what is this? Fuel summon items: twine, wood, and straw. I did not know you could use twine.
What?
You can use twine as a fuel for campfires.
Yeah, well, it is, what's it called? It is wood, technically. At least the twine in this game. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get back home. I am lost. I can't see the ground. Flying
Like
around
I'm
when it's
wet.
fog.
He was like, I'm out here
Yeah.
with a retarded bird.
This thing really is retarded, though. It doesn't understand that it's not supposed to be picking a fight with the god of the forest.
Put me in, coach. I got him.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. I'm gonna be lost until I can find, until I can figure out where the hell this stupid castle is. Okay, so that means the house should be on this side? I don't know.
I'm just hoping I don't die. I just want the simple things of life. I just want to not die. I want to keep
Yeah,
my
not
stamina
dying
up.
is best. Is that our house? Or that's somebody else's house?
Meet with Pan.
I think this is the admin's house.
Craft a mortar and pestle.
Oh, hey, I found somebody's house. You want to bust it down later?
Let's leave it for now.
Just just giving them a warm welcome to the neighborhood.
Welcome to the family, son. Punches him in the face.
If you travel around for a bit, you might notice there's like a super abundance of reindeer.
Yeah.
That's because they made the reindeer ruin a lot easier to craft. See, because you're
Oh wow, the
supposed to
rune of
be
guidance is forbidden.
the what?
Rune of guidance.
Oh no, it's because you need the upgraded version.
What is the upgraded version?
You get that one from the Argonian looking motherfucker. Actually, which one was it that
Oh,
actually
that's
gives
you.
you that?
I heard like a beast roar. I was like, nope, time to run inside the building.
Derby.
All right. So this is knowledge. These are my tasks.
Oh, there are you know your mana bar, right?
Yeah.
You know how back in the past it wouldn't drain all that much when you were casting spells and shit?
Hey, that's if
Yeah.
you weren't heavily reliant on them like me. Man, my mana bar was draining all the time.
Yeah, it turns out it's actually even harder. It actually drains a lot faster now.
Oh man. The whole reason I made all those focus potions was because my mana was draining so often. But because I had a high focus, it would replenish my mana pool all the time. But I would be exhausted all the time, which is why I just started using arrows.
Yeah, if you fight an overlord, remember to aim for the pupil with an arrow. If you use a sword, okay, let's say you hit him right now with a sword, right?
Yeah.
You'll do about 20 damage with a normal attack. Let's say you do about 20 points of damage. If you use a bow and arrow, even if you're level 1 and you hit the pupil, you are looking at about 300 points of damage. That's because they are literally just eyeballs with tentacles. I think they have a mouth too. I'll admit I don't like going near them too much. Anything with tentacles kind of freaks me out. I've been on the internet for way too long.
Eyeballs with tentacles. When you say that, I think about a game I used to play back on PlayStation 2, called Baldur's Gate.
I think about the overseers from no wait, what the fuck are they called? Those dudes from Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh. Let's see.
Ren, I just got the perfect item for you. You
What?
like magic, don't you? Here,
I'm
pick
not
this up.
really sure. Like, every time I try to do a magic build, it never, like, works out.
Here, put you got goblin candy with you still, right?
It's not working.
Right?
Yeah, I still have goblin candy.
Here. Try to craft that item. Oh, witch's hat.
Oh, perfect.
Check out the protection it gives you against magic.
Magic proof. Oh, I'm definitely using this. I need uncommon hide. Do you have some?
Should have some. If not on me, it should be on one of the caches. Here.
One of the caches.
Yeah, here. Over here on this animal. The one right in front of me. The invisible one.
I have to run around. Casha. Since his name is Casha, maybe we should call him Cassius Clay.
Actually, that's literally all their names. That's a species name.
Okay, let's see. I need uncommon hide, so.
Oh yeah, since you use, there are actual mana potions.
Oh, I need a
now, by the way.
workbench. Want to see if I can get to your building. Man, you have a lot of defense around here. There's
Yeah,
a lot of invisible things.
I think what was stopping you right there was actually the cache's tail, because they have a ridiculously long tail for whatever reason. Yeah, it was his tail was the one that was stopping you from moving.
Let's see. I'm gonna need twine. So drop this in here and goblin candy, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2 goblin candy.
Do you want me to make one for you too?
How many goblin candies do you actually have?
I have quite a lot.
Sure, if you got a spare one.
Yeah, I have a shit ton. Of like
Where the hell did you,
10 of them.
Where the hell did you get? Where the hell did you get so many?
Back at the village. There's just a bunch there.
Did you mug somebody's dead body?
No, that was just in a pumpkin.
Oh yeah, we can craft philosopher stones and convert minor ore into their upgraded forms. So we can turn copper into iron into mithril type of thing.
Oh, that would be so useful considering we usually have so much copper. Actually, no, we don't. I'm usually one using up all of our copper. Is there anything we could turn something into copper with?
Yeah, I think you can turn stone into copper.
We're gonna need a lot of stone because I use fire arrows a lot.
There is an upgraded version of fire arrows.
Oh, they actually have an upgrade for it now?
Yeah. Let me see. Although I don't think you... Oh, wait, no. They don't have an upgraded version of the arrows, But if you go over to the Snake Lady Gorgon faction tree, and if you level up her thing, the different bows will add effects to your normal arrows.
Oh.
I think the original bow, the first bow that you get, adds a poison effect to your arrows, unless they're, knockout arrows, in which case it doesn't add any actual effect to them.
Yes, I can still have this broken as shit. Figured it out.
What did you do?
I'm doing everything based off of the knowledge tree instead of the task.
Oh, okay.
So they've exchanged the UI for the knowledge tree. It looks a lot cleaner now.
Yeah, rather than having everything spread out.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to start cooking some of this
has a
flesh.
guide revealing 6% status and all that. Does it tell you what you need for craft light magic items, kill unicorns? I don't know why that's even an option, considering having a unicorn as a pet is far more useful than killing the damn unicorn.
Yeah, plus they're hard as hell to kill due to the fact of how fucking fast they are.
And they can fucking strike you with lightning.
Yeah. I guess that's why they're an upgrade thing. Because of how tough of an animal they actually are. Oh, you thought we were gonna make this shit easy for you? Well, you were wrong, motherfucker. If you want these upgrades, you better kill a unicorn. Oh yeah, I can kill a unicorn, no problem. They're just sissy ass unicorns. Jesus Christ, I'm getting stabbed in the gut by a unicorn.
Okay, magic essence. I do want to get my I want to get my level up to at least around 50.
What is it I'm missing for you? Grass. Huh. The one
This
thing I'm
stone
usually
has a
never
lot.
missing in the one thing I'm usually never missing in real life, grass.
Is this something you can break? No, this is
What are you-
not. That's environmental. Never mind. Okay, which way is the way out of here so I can actually go and
There should be a fence door right around here. Just look for the wooden planks.
yeah, just want to make sure my health is up. Well, if I get into a fight, I don't get murdered.
Oh god, that hat. Oh,
I
I just noticed that.
I have the staff and everything, so.
Okay. If you go up this path, you'll find bears, werewolves, but besides that, you'll also find a bunch of harder to reach resources. But if you go down the other way, you'll find the swamp. So you'll be going to snakes, bog lords, and the damn buffa frogs, which are a pain in the ass to deal with.
I heard werewolves and bears. Two of the things which are most likely capable of killing me.
Yeah, but unless you have a boar complex, I don't recommend going up against the frogs since they'll actually swallow you whole and then spit you out.
Oh god, they're gonna fucking kind of super my ass.
Yeah. Except that you don't have your what the fuck was the guy's name again? I can usually only remember Megumin and Darkness.
Megumin, Darkness, and I think it was Aura. I forgot what the goddess name was.
No, the goddess one is Aqua.
Aqua.
Aura is the one that replaced her when she got demoted.
Right.
God, that's gotta be a bitch for her.